Hi, Michelle here, Thrifting 101. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Glad you're stopping in. Got a haul for you today. First, I would like to take a minute to thank Robin from Texas. She sent me 8 beautiful Luray bowls. I'm going to show you all the gorgeous colors that she sent me. I'm currently on the lookout for some really cool mid-century canisters for her. I'm looking Robin and pink. So thank you very much. They are the perfect addition to my collection. This Opalware Pyrex bowl, it's a Cinderella bowl, is part of my personal collection. It's in the Blue Horizon pattern, and I'm starting the video out with this because tomorrow marks the 50th year anniversary since Apollo 11 landed on the moon. I cannot believe it's been 50 years. Anyways, this was produced, Blue Horizons, in honor of that event, and they produced the Blue Horizon line between 1969 and 1972. They came in casseroles, Cinderella bowls like this one, and nesting bowls also, and they also had solid blue bowls with the sets. So happy 50th year of landing on the moon. Picked this up at the Goodwill. I paid $2.99 for it. I'm trying to venture out of my comfort zone a little bit and try and find some more other interesting kind of pieces. And I really like this. It's kind of folk arty, kind of Pennsylvania Dutchy. At first I thought it was a recipe box. It's wood. It's just a box. It might be a recipe box. I'm not quite sure. But the graphics are really nice. It does say here, Dane G. It's either 87 or 89. It's kind of faded. I couldn't find out any information on this, but it's a really cool box. It's in fairly good condition, and I thought I was going to ask about $20 for it. Saw this at Goodwill, paid $3 for it. It's in perfect condition. Was very surprised to see this because this is English Pyrex, J-A-J Pyrex. Don't run into English Opalware Pyrex very often, although I think I have run into this platter before. The pattern's called Autumn Glory. It dates to the 1960s, and J-A-J simply stands for James A. Jobling. They were the producers of Pyrex in the UK from 1922 to 2007, and the back stamp you saw right before was used up until the mid-1970s. They made some really wonderful patterns, and I also found a casserole, which I'm going to do in my next video. Must have come from the same family, I would think. I don't find it that often. Anyways, like I said, I paid $3 for it. They don't sell for all that much. I'm hoping to get about $15 for it. I don't buy a lot of Corelle anymore because I just have so much of it, but I saw these at the Salvation Army. They're in perfect condition, and green was 75% off, so I was able to pick up 2 plates for, I guess that would make it 50 cents. Well worth it. They look totally unused. I wasn't familiar with this pattern, so kind of wanted to go home, do a little research on it. The pattern's called Sun Blossoms. It dates between 2000 and 2009. These are 8.5-inch plates, and you know, I was really surprised to find out that these plates are really hard to find, especially in this size, and I think I could get $15 for these 2 plates alone. Picked this up at the Goodwill, paid $1.99 for it. You can see right here, it has the Westmoreland back stamp, which is a W and an M combined. It's milk glass in the old quilt pattern. It's in really nice condition. It is a individual sugar bowl, and it dates between 1940 and 1984. The old quilt pattern does. They sell for about $5 on eBay. paid $1.99 for each wine glass. You see here, they're 5.5-inch wine glasses, excuse me, at my local Goodwill. The pattern is called Cameo Black. They're made by Tiara, and you can see they have a beautiful diamond point pattern here. I'm gonna ask $20 for the 3 goblets right here. And a lot of people ask me if Indiana Glass Company and Tiara is one and the same. So I'm gonna let you know that Tiara is a subsidiary of Indiana Glass Company. Indiana Glass Company in 1970 started the Tiara Exclusives line. It was a home party line. A lot of you probably even sold it. And that lasted from 1970 to 1998. I was getting ready to check out at the Salvation Army when I noticed one of the volunteers had wheeled out a cart full of lots and lots of stuff. So I ran over there to see what was in there, and I found this on the bottom, and I immediately dug it out. It's Pyrex opalware, and the pattern is called, well, first I have to tell you, it doesn't have an official name. It has 2 unofficial names. The 2 unofficial names are Trailing Flowers, or other people refer to it as Sprig. It's a 1980 pattern, and it's part of Pyrex's hospitality collection. It's a bake and carry set. It came with a smaller casserole also in the reverse colors. So the smaller one was rust, with the flowers being the beige or yellow color to them. They came with quilted snap-on cozies, which unfortunately I don't have. They made a few patterns back in 1980 in this hospitality line. I think Country Melody, Country Cinnamon, and maybe Country Blue also. Paid $3.99 for this casserole. I'm gonna ask $30 for it. You don't see them all that often. I saw these and fell in love with them at the Salvation Army. They were yellow tagged, and yellow tag that day was 50% off. So I got both of these for 99 cents. And they're watercolor reproductions. You can see right here. This is a merit certificate. The pattern's called Angel, and a birth certificate. And they came from the Pennsylvania Dutch area. Actually, they're marked right here. This one's 1968, and this one's 1967. And the company name right there is Jacob and Jane Zook out of Paradise, Pennsylvania. Did a little research. It was a craft and gift shop, opened in 1967 and closed in 2001. And you know what, my family, I may have very well been to this store because we used to go to the Pennsylvania Dutch area a lot back when we were kids. And we even had one of those really cool hex signs hanging up on our garage. 99 cents for the both of them. I'm gonna ask about $15 each for them. They seem to be really good sellers. Paid 65 cents for this, saw it at my local Goodwill, turned it over, and was really happy when I saw the TST logo right there. That's Taylor Smith Taylor. It's genuine oven serveware, I'm sorry, USA. It's a custard cup, and next to it, I saw all of this right here, and it was all wrapped up into 2 sets of 2. I paid approximately $4.65 for all 9 pieces here. These are wrapped up, and I couldn't really see what was underneath it. But on a quick glance, I figured that they were the same pattern. They were pretty close. So I just grabbed all of these also. And when I brought them home, I noticed that these, as you could see right here, they are not Taylor Smith Taylor. They are Homer Laughlin, which made a similar item. The Homer Laughlin pieces date to 1933. The Taylor Smith actually dates to 1960. I have 3, well, altogether I have 4 ramekins and 4 custard cups. They're good sellers. I'm gonna ask $10 or so, maybe even a little more, just for the Taylor Smith Taylor brown ramekin alone. And these are called Pumpkin Orange, the Homer Laughlin. I'm gonna ask maybe $40 for the lot of them. I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble unless I run into any chips or cracks, which I see might be the case right here. So I might have to drop it down to a set of 8. We'll have to see. But I found it interesting that although the Taylor Smith Taylor were made in the 60s and these way back in the 30s, they were both made for the Quaker Oat Company. Interesting information. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I want to do a couple of shout outs before I close. If you remember in the last video, I found this beautiful glass. It was marked M. Dia, and I thought it was Libby, but I wasn't 100% sure. Well, I do want to thank Marianne because she sent me a picture. She has a Libby book, and she said, you're right, it's Libby. This is a 1973 tumbler. The pattern is called Queen's Garden from the Fine Edge line. So thank you, Marianne. Anytime you can help me out with information, please do. All of you out there, I really appreciate it. And another one right here to Caught in Love, who told me that the bird I called a chickadee is actually a brown thrasher, excuse me, I don't know my birds, thrasher. Thank you, Caught in Love, and again, share any information you can with me. I love to get it. Thank you very much for watching again, and I wanted to let you know that I did purchase this beautiful sweater. Gotta see the back. When I purchased the pink lace one, it's actually Karl Lagerfeld. I paid, it was $18, I got $5 off of it, and I just fell in love with it. Thank you for watching, have a great day. Don't forget to leave a comment. See you again real soon, bye. Glassware, and some people don't, so that was a stupid thing to say. Bowls were blue, so if you were to get the nesting set, they would be, you know, blue and patterned. And 1970s, they stopped using it around that. Cameo black and excuse me, collection. What it is. Look at it, the purple.